Alright guys, so let's get into the dumbest video I thought I'd ever have to make. So, not that I have to make it, but maybe it'll help. So, let's get right into it. And we're gonna start, we'll get into the story. I'll give you some kind of background information. We might cut back and forth, but hopefully this will help. Probably not, but we're gonna give it a shot. So, particularly in the state of Oregon, I want everybody to know that when we run a background check for somebody, it goes to Oregon State Police. All we do is submit information, okay? We don't determine your background check. We don't determine if you get put in line. We don't determine if you get an instant approval. We don't determine if you get it denied. We are basically a glorified secretary at this point, okay? So, that being said, don't bitch if you get put in line. Don't bitch if you get denied. You are the only person, along with a judge, that controls what's on your background, okay? We put in the information that you supply to us on the 4473. Now, why do I bring this up? Very good question. So, and I'm gonna put some video, and maybe not video, but photo and pictures of stuff of the awesome 1-star review we got, which was whatever, we don't care. So I bring this up because we had a gentleman and his wife come in the other day, Saturday actually, ran a background check on a couple firearms, was put in line at number 81. A lot of states may not have this issue. Ours is mainly because of OSP, and they drag everything out and make everything a pain in the butt. So anyway, we put them in, they're number 81. We tell them that, hey, it's gonna be, a couple hours near the end of the day. Like I said, 81 people in line. It was like, hey, we'll call you Monday. Very polite when they were here, good interaction, etc., etc. As we try to treat everybody with respect. We don't care what color you are, how many tattoos you got, whatever. Most of our customers are covered in tattoos anyway. It's how you present yourself, right? You get respect from treating people with respect, as we do. And we have all this on video, so if anybody wants to maybe that person, and I'm not going to put names out. If he wants to make a big deal, we'll take care of it that way, but it's on video, so we can show the whole interaction. And like I said, very pleasant interaction when they were here. So we're closing up at 6 o'clock. It's a little bit after 6, and we get a phone call, and we answer the phone. Already closed, answer the phone, try to provide customer service, right? The phone call goes as, I'm like, Punitions Factory, how can I help you? No questions asked, no hi, how you doing, no nothing. Dude instantly goes into cussing me out. Like, don't know who he is, don't know why he's cussing me out, etc., etc. Look at the caller ID, and I obviously know who it is at that point. Like I said, all recorded, whatever. Tells us that we're the most horrible gun store ever. He went to another gun store, and they were in and out at 5 minutes. So as we're on the phone, I proceed to look at the line for OSP background checks. There's approximately 12 people in line at the time. So makes sense, probably got approved quicker. At the time, they were like a couple away from getting approved from the one we ran, which, by the way, as of this morning, they were approved. However, they will not be picking up firearms from our store ever. So anyway, I proceed to get cussed out, told, worst store ever, blah, blah, blah. Other gun store said this, other gun store said that, which is total crap because we all talk. Salem's pretty small. We all have good relationships, so I know better than that. And let's see, he's got 250,000 followers. He's going to blow us up and ruin our store, which is whatever, like, not going to happen. Like, you don't, for one. And number two, our reputation we've built over the last 5 years greatly outweighs your stupid bullshit for being a man-child. So anyway, like I said, not a video I want to make, but we have this issue quite often, right? So, and it's never our normal customers. Our customers are fantastic, 99.9% of them. It's always 99%, it's always the 1%, right? Do not, and this goes for any store, not us, not just us. I mean, it happens to us more often than you would realize, because we go out of our way to help whoever, right? Like I said, we don't care what you look like. et cetera, et cetera. If you can pass a background check and you're not trying to commit a straw purchase, we're going to sell you a firearm. That's how we make money. We're not in business to not sell firearms, which we were accused of. We didn't want to sell the firearm, okay? Not true, okay? If we don't want to sell you a firearm or we think you shouldn't have a firearm, we're going to straight up tell you, you know, we're not going to sell you a firearm. It's a waste of our time, a waste of paperwork, waste of money, etc., to run something that we're not going to sell. If we run your background check, we're going to try to sell you a firearm, period, okay? So anyway, if you get denied or you get delayed or something, like I said, that's on you and Oregon State Police in Oregon or the ATF or the FBI. It's run through the FBI. So that's not up to us. If you have a felony charge or you have something, we didn't put it on your record, okay? We don't even know. We don't even, well, if you check no on the 4473, we don't know. At that point, you lied and committed a felony. So now you're a felon again. But we don't know. Like I said, great interaction in the store. But don't call us back and start cussing us out for no reason. We're not going to stand for it. I have the phone call recorded. I have everything. I'm not going to put it on here. And I was not nice, okay? All it takes is a little bit of respect. Come in, say, hey, why is my background check delayed? We will help you try to figure it out. We will help you try to work through it with Oregon State Police because they delay people for some stupid stuff sometimes. We are more than willing to help out. But a grown-ass man should not be acting like a child, okay? And don't do it to anybody else. And I'm making this video because it happens more often than not. And like I said, it's always the people that are getting denied, etc. So anyway, thanks guys. It's a short video and I just want to say, and I'm trying to save us and other stores a little bit of hassle because a lot of people are under the impression that we are the ones responsible if you get approved and how fast it goes. It's not the case, all right? Glorified secretaries, that's it. Once you decide on a firearm and fill out the paperwork, we're waiting just like you are, okay? We've ordered in $2,000 guns for people and they couldn't pass a background check. Guess who eats that $2,000? It's not them, okay? It's us. We would like everybody to have a firearm. Everybody. Well, mostly everybody, okay? Obviously, they're not getting theirs. If you're going to act like that, I don't think you're responsible enough to have one anyway. So, anyway, comment. His great review is on Google. You know, it's a 1-star review, and as you read through it, you can obviously tell he has nothing actual to say. It's just a bunch of shit talking. Okay, so, and that's what you'll normally see. Pay attention to reviews you read online. Like I said, we're not worried about it. It's not going to affect us in any way, shape, or form. But pay attention to reviews. You'll notice a lot of bad reviews actually have nothing to say. As a business owner, you'll also find out like other stores have bad reviews, and if you go in and you look and we talk to them, a lot of the people aren't even customers. They've never even been in the store. So pay attention to what you read. Like I said, hopefully we'll post something on social media with his 250,000 followers, which like I said, don't even think he has, but you know how people throw that out. But pay attention to what you see. All right, guys, please comment, subscribe, hit the like button. I don't normally ask for that, but hey, I keep saying we're gonna try to put out more videos. It just keeps getting busier and busier. We're wide open around here, but thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it, and don't be that jackass. Thanks, guys.